Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Only One Bonus Point, a light take on a deep game. We are your hosts. I'm Law.
And my name's RJ. What's happening, cuz? What's happening?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah. Doing a little travel pod.
What's all this? I see a little different background here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm off doing some training.
A bit of artwork and shit. Yeah.
Little hotel settings.
Oh, nice. So you're up in lovely Manchester, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. How's the trip been so far?
Well, it's been mainly work, to be honest. Can't say I've done much else. And also, old Storm Dudley decided to turn up, so it's been pretty shit weather.
But how about what everybody really wants to know? FPL, how's it been treating you this last couple of weeks?
Do you know what? It's two small Red Arrow weeks. The only word I can think of is just uninspired.
Uninspired?
It's just uninspired. It's just it's very like level plateau. I'm like having roller coaster of emotions through the game week, but then come to the end of the game week, it's like I'm just where I left off at the beginning.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I hear that.
How about yourself?
Mine's all right.
Yeah?
It's been okay. It's not amazing, but it's not bad, and that's the most important thing. Last week was okay, but this week has been much better, and it's not even over yet. Come on. But yeah, cuz before we get into all that,
This week's over.
The game week.
Yeah.
Damn. The next one comes Friday. Saturday, the new game week. Yeah. See, they're just mushing together. You know what it is? Like this fast and furious fixture lineup is insane. I think now it's starting to slow down a bit, but I mean, towards the end of the season, there's going to be loads of doubles, loads of fixtures being squeezed in randomly at different times without us knowing when. So it's going to be fun. I think I'm ready. I think I'm well equipped with all my chips and transfers I've made in the past, so I think it's now starting to come
together
to fruition to show that it's working well.
Yeah,
Man. But cuz, before we go into what we're doing today, please, we'll have to ask our watchers on YouTube to like and subscribe on the video. And if you're following on the audio, Spotify now has it. Give us that 5-star and a 5-star on Apple Podcasts, because it's greatly appreciated, because we always say we're babies in this game. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What are we getting into today?
So today, first, we're going to look at what points we've got in 24. We're not going to run through all the games. Maybe a heated topic we might talk about, because I'm sure it's worth talking about. 25. We'll get into 25 I was about to say bonus points. 25's points.
I would love that. I would love talking about bonus points.
And then heroes and zeros for game week 25. We'll run through all the games. And then lastly, we'll look at how we're looking going into the big boy 26 double, the small 27 blank, and all the other potential doubles and blanks that are coming up. So without further ado, Mr. RJ, I think you go first.
What, last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't expecting that. So I finished that game week. Game week 24, I finished on 51 points. Average was 50, so it was a tiny, I'm going to call it amber red arrow. But yeah, so I had Ramsdale in goal, who got me 9. Tierney got me 6. Cancelo got me 7. Kufal got me 5. Alexander-Arnold got me 6. It sounds good so far, doesn't it? But then it moves on to Gallagher, who got me 1. Bowen, big boy Bowen. Can't believe I've kept him this whole time. I'm so glad I got him. Got me 11 points. Dennis got me 2. Antonio got me 2. And Captain Ronaldo blanked, and he got me 2. He didn't even start the game. And he came on for no point. So my vice captain was Bowen, and they brought on Ronaldo for no reason in the last 12 minutes, 13 minutes or something like that, 17 minutes, something like that. And he stayed on as my captain for 1 point, doubled to 2, where it could have been 22. But you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. And then we're gonna go into my boy Gabriel Martinelli, who gets 2 yellows in the same sitting and get sent off, which I'm actually furious about. But you know,
Yeah. I understand your frustration.
Absolutely furious. Absolutely furious.
Here's how I feel about that whole situation is I feel like that should be a red card in general, but it shouldn't have been a red card because it's not a consistent rule. Like it's never been a rule where if you make 2 actions in one thingy, then you're gonna get 2 reds. But you could tell that Martinelli knew what he was doing. He knew that it was play on, and it's going to get pulled. So he knew what he was doing. So in my mind, I'm like, as a rule, that probably should be 2 yellows and a red. But in terms of the game, in terms of consistency of the game that we watch, it's just completely and utterly inconsistent. So if Martinelli knew that was going to happen,
first
he
one,
would have done the second one.
Exactly. That first yellow wasn't even a yellow.
Yes, it was.
The first one, before the throw one.
By the throw on, when he pushed him. Yes, it is.
No, I want a yellow, man. Young people pushing, don't get yellows. No, move, man.
You can't be interfering like that and not get a yellow.
No, man. People do that all the time and not get yellow.
If you just stand
the throw one carried on. The throw didn't affect the throw at all.
Yeah, but he attempted to. That's a yellow. That's a definite yellow.
Nah, man. The first one was soft. Second one was definitely yellow. But as we said, innit, if he got the yellow in the first place, there is no way he would have done what he did in the second place. And if that was a rule, that he can get 2 yellows in the same sitting, which apparently is, I don't think I've seen that anywhere. I've never seen it in football before. He wouldn't have even done the second thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lack of consistency. Absolute lack of consistency, which I 100% agree with. I 100%
But
agree with.
no matter what they do, we will still get our 3 points. Get me? Jeez, they tried to ruin it. Oliver, was it Mike Oliver? Yeah, he tried to ruin it. And we didn't crumble, and I loved that. So yeah, I ended up on 51 points this game week. Yeah, man. What are you saying, guys? How was yours?
So for that game week, I finished with 68 points. I had...
It didn't look that good at the beginning, did it?
No, it didn't. I transferred the Sanchez out and brought De Gea in, who only got 2 points. In defence, I had Reguilon for 1 point. And then I also had Cancelo for 7, White for 7, and Alexander-Arnold for 6. In midfield, Odegaard got 3, Sterling got 9, Bowen got 11, and Jota got 16. Up front, Dennis blank 2, Kane blank 2. He was my captain, so he got 4. Originally, I had Sterling as captain, and then I did a pod with you, and you mentioned Kane and put that seed of doubt. All I could think of was coming on this pod and being like, I chose Sterling over Kane. And you've been like, I told you. I didn't want to hear it. So I switched captain last minute and cost myself points. Cost myself some dear points.
Don't try to blame me for that.
Yeah, I blame you.
Don't try to blame me for that. No, man. I'm not
seeded out. Seeded out.
I never backed Kane.
Seeded out.
It was...
That was the worst part.
No. I would love to enjoy this genius, but no. You said how good Kane was on the pod. You're talking about how good he was. And I said, so why are you not making him captain?
No, that's not what
That's
happened.
how it went.
That's not what happened.
I mean, that's exactly how it happened.
No, it wasn't. I told you who my captain was. My captain Sterling. And literally out of nowhere, you said, what about Kane? There was no conversation about Kane. It was literally,
okay,
my captain Sterling.
That does sound a bit more right, but I know I didn't say you should make him captain. I know I didn't say make him captain. I might have said, yeah, what about him?
I never did I. I said, you put the seed of doubt. That's what you did. The seed of doubt.
So wait, let me just check. Do you still have Sterling?
No, I took Sterling out.
Oh, so you took him out? Yeah. So that's got nothing to do with the captaincy. You took him out completely.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's the next week. That was next week. That was 25. This is 24.
Continue.
That was it. That was my points for the week. 68. It was a small red arrow still because everyone in and around my rank just seems to be getting high points at the minute. So small red arrow still.
So where you might have to click on the other icon, but where are you ranked in Gameweek 24? Do you know what? It doesn't matter. We'll go to Gameweek 25. And Law, I think you're going this time.
I think it's like rock, paper, scissors actually.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm going on 64.
No, we're both on 60 after the minuses.
Okay. Do you know what? I'll go because you won the week before. Sounds
fair.
That's a nice little easy way to do it. So I had 64 points, and this one was beautiful because the average was 47. I forgot to mention in last game week, I saved my transfer and I banked it into this game week. Well, I say I saved it. I completely forgot. I missed the deadline. So
On previous week, not this week. Previous
no,
week.
last week, game week 24, yeah.
yeah.
So I missed the deadline. I got caught up with a few things, and I was meant to make one transfer, and I'm glad I didn't, because the transfer I would have done would have messed up my team, I think, even though I've missed completely. So I had 2 transfers rolled over. I missed one, so I still got 2. I didn't benefit anything. But I would have ruined my team if I had made that transfer. So I'm not saying it worked out. I'm not saying that. I'm not telling you what I would have done. Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
Full disclosure.
Nope. Not doing that. Anyway, so I missed that one. So I've got 2 transfers going into game week 25. So I took a -4. I brought in. I brought in Ramsey, Ronaldo, and Mope. Nope. Did I bring Ronaldo in? Yes, I did.
No, you
Ramsey,
already had
Mope,
him.
and Ronaldo.
You already had Ronaldo. You had him in 24.
Who did I bring in?
2 Brighton players, probably.
Nope, Salah.
Oh, you brought in
Salah,
Salah. Okay.
Salah, of course. How could I forget Salah? So I brought in Salah, Ramsey, and Mope, and I made Ronaldo captain. So Sanchez got me 8 from the 2 double game weeks. Cancelo got me 0 because he didn't play. Alexander-Arnold got me 6. Sufal got me 1. Salah got me 3. Trossard got me 1. Gallagher got me 3. I'm going to say it again. Big boy Bowen got me 13. Ramsey got me 1. Mope got me 8. And Captain Ronaldo got me 20 over his 2 double game weeks. I am so glad he scored that goal in the final game. So that left me with 64 points. I have a lovely green arrow as the average is 47. So I am now still slutting it, but 480k.
Still slutting it.
Yeah, man, slutting it. Slutting it. But what I've realised is I'm in a very good position in terms of the players I have for the doubles, the funds I have in the bank, and also for the blank game week 27. It's not that bad for me.
Yeah.
1 free transfer and I've got a full squad. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
So,
what about you guys?
Myself, for game week 25, I finished with 68 points. I took a -8. My
Wild!
My -8 was Rudiger out for... Well, did I do that last week? No.
I'm a bit annoyed, you know. I should have made you go first. You took a bigger minus.
Yeah.
That should be the rule. Not that you won last. You took a bigger minus.
I
forgot you took a -8.
Yeah, but you add things up, innit? Yeah.
No,
I
man,
got more points
-8,
last
bro.
week. I got more points this week.
You took a -8, bro. Nah, man.
Took a -8, but still, still.
You didn't get more points. We got the same points.
Yeah, but still we got the same points, even with a bigger minus.
-8.
-8. So Sterling out for Fernandes, which we'll get into. Rudiger out for Robertson, and Calvert-Lewin out for Mateta. Those are my 3 transfers. So in goal, De Gea in his double, he got 10. Cancelo and Reguilon both didn't play. So Alan came on for Reguilon. Cancelo gets me 0 points. Alan got 3 points. In defence, Robertson got 7. Alexander-Arnold got 6. In midfield, Jota only 1 point. Bowen 13. And Fernandes with the 97th minute goal, which just eased my pain because it was... it eased my pain. He finished with 12 points and he was my captain, so he got 24. I think I calculated it. I missed out on 11 points transferring him out for Sterling out for him. I missed out on 11 points. Up front was all blanks. Dennis with 1, Mateta with 1, and Kane with 2.
How did you miss the Sterling hat trick?
Oh, mate.
You must have been fuming.
I was. Do you know what? After the goal, like I said, the week's been a roller coaster of emotions because after Fernandes' goal, I was calm again. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. It's nowhere near as bad as it was before. But before that, especially at like the 90-odd minute of the Man United game, I was furious. Absolutely furious.
Did you cheer quickly or for a short moment of time when Sterling missed the penalty?
No, not really, because it was already 2 goals up at that point. It was damage was already done. Damage was already done. So no.
Yeah.
Nah, but
So yeah, that's definitely an emotional one for you, but
yeah, it was emotional. The more annoying part out of all of it is 60 points, average was 47, and I still have a red arrow. That is the most annoying part. It just seems like no matter what I do, no matter how many points above the average I get, I'm still dropping slowly.
you need to get that. You need to get that safety score, man.
It's hurting me.
Yeah. I'm not up there with like in those dangerous areas, so I got green arrow. What's your overall rank now?
My current overall is 152,000. I think I started the week at 144, so it's not like I'm like dramatically dropping. But
Hold on. So what's the difference in our points? What's your overall points?
my overall points is give me 1 second. 1,528.
So we're like 67 points. Like
Yeah.
60 or 70 points, right?
Yeah.
My maths is bruv. And it's that far
Yeah.
in Gameweek ranks.
It's crazy.
That will
And
make that.
literally every
That will make that.
But it just shows
That will make that.
it shows
That will make that.
much 1 point matters, doesn't it? It just shows how much 1 point matters.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a huge difference in these next few game weeks. Everyone's going to have to be on point
It's
with
because
what they're doing.
this is where chip strategy is coming into play, and it's people are going to start burning their chips, and people
at the wrong times as well.
people
at the
will
wrong
definitely
times.
move around.
Yeah, I feel like with the blanks, I think I've navigated it so nicely, man. And to keep all my chips intact, my other wild card, my 2 free hits, my triple captain, and my bench boost, man's coming, bruv. This man's strapping up the rocket launcher right now. The rocket launcher or the freaking jetpack. Pop, pop, bow! Be ready. Yeah, man. Cuz, Gameweek 24 was a bit mad. Martinelli, oh, mate, that's one thing. Fernandez getting his last goal last minute. I'm so annoyed, man.
That was this game week, innit?
Yes, it was this game week. And he should have passed it to Ronaldo.
We all glad he didn't.
Yeah, no, we aren't all. Just you. Well, yeah, it was a great finish, man. Sat the keeper down and slotted it, but I just really wish he passed it. I just really wish he did. Like, cause if he had missed that, Ronaldo would have killed him.
Oh man.
All right, so cuz going into the game week 25, we had Man United versus Southampton. That was the first game on Saturday. It was 1-1. Sancho with a goal, lovely tapping, easy tapping. Well done from Rashford. Adams with a goal. Rashford with the assist. El Yunusi with the assist. The 3 bonus points went to Adams, 2 to Sancho, 1 to Forster, Romeu, and El Yunusi. What do you think about this game?
I think United have a one half philosophy where they play good one half and then not good the other. They don't know if it's going to be first or second, but they just seem to have a one half philosophy where attacking wise, they either attack one half and then defend the other, or something along those lines, because that's how this game felt. The first half, they should have been well ahead. And then second half, they come out and it's all Southampton. It's mad.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, I even think their first half, I don't even think it was them. I think it was Southampton.
Maybe.
Just making it easy. That's just my personal opinion, but I just don't rate United.
Yeah.
Not honestly, I just don't rate them. Just for all the talent they have in their squad, they're not doing the job.
It's not gelling. At all. Yeah.
It's not. But yeah, Southampton are looking quite good.
They are.
Especially defensive options, especially with a few games coming up. But I don't know who I'd pick. I think only James Ward-Prowse.
James Ward-Prowse is on
Broja.
fire at the minute. Yeah.
That's it. Just the 2 of those.
The problem with Broja is they've got so many options up front. You don't know if he's just going to get rotated. But he's at a price point where if he does get rotated, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah.
You need to make sure you've got enough in your midfield so that you can just replace him.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
even your defense.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, I wouldn't even be too worried about him being rotated.
Ward-Prowse is a great shot.
He's worth every penny. Ward-Prowse is another easy one as well. Ward-Prowse didn't really get to do much in this game, but he is been on fire. He's still 4.1% owned, and he's 6.4 million. So I think he's an amazing price point.
Yeah.
Amazing asset alone. So, guys, let's keeping this quick. We're moving on to Brentford Crystal Palace. That was 0-0. I don't want no one from Brentford. I don't think I want anyone from Crystal Palace, even though they got a double game week. It could be all right, but I think the only person I'd be interested in is Guehi or Elise.
Yeah, I brought in Mateta up front, one for price, and two, I thought I was making a cheeky punt because after he signed his contract, he started both games. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll grab him, but then he didn't start the next game. So, it is what it is.
But he could play
it?
the next one.
Yeah.
And he could be ready for the doubles.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. Hopefully he does, but that's the only reason I went for Mateta. Like you said, I'm not really interested in anyone else from the two of these.
Well, hopefully he doesn't. So yeah, we'll see. Guys, so the next game, we saw something that we haven't seen in a while from Everton. Everton 3, Leeds 0. Coleman, Keane, and your boy Gordon with the goals. Richarlison and Gordon with the assists. 3 bonus points went to Gordon, 2 to Coleman, and 1 to Keane. Meslier had 7 saves in this game.
Mate, Leeds defensively are shocking. Shocking. Have they not watched how shit Everton have been coming into this game? And yet still they peppered them.
But after the window though, they've brought Dele Alli in, they've brought in Van de Beek, or you want to call it, I said Van de Beek. But I mean,
they're still last.
It looks
last
like
week,
they've changed.
Yeah, they got battered by Newcastle 3-1 last week. So it's not.
That's another team they've boosted up as well.
But so it's not like Everton came out the traps running with their new signings. I don't know, man. For me, this was more Leeds being terrible than Everton being good.
They've always been terrible, it's true.
Yeah. They're not having a good season at all. We all know what they can do. Last year they were storming, but this year the steam's gone. The steam has absolutely gone.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of defensive injuries now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them, man.
No.
But I'm liking the way Everton are looking. I'm not for FPL in terms of me bringing anybody in, because the only player that I've been interested in from the beginning was Gray, and he's not been getting much service or points recently. So it's more of a let's see how they go type thing for me and Everton.
If Everton, I don't know, because they will have doubles at some point, I'd probably go for Gordon,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a great shout. And I don't think he's 1% owned and he's 4.5 million.
Yeah.
So, 5th midfielder, if you need one, bow, Gordon.
Yeah.
Great shout. Goal and assist this week. That'd be a huge differential.
Massive.
Huge. Especially when people got Allen and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's the person to move to. Allen, Brownhill, who else have people got? Ramsey. But I like Ramsey at the moment, so. Yeah,
Ramsey's a great shout for that price point.
The Gordon is also another one.
Yeah.
What is Everton's fixtures looking like? Everton, okay, it's a bit tough at the moment, but then it eases out. They've got Southampton away, Man City at home, Tottenham away, Wolves at home, Watford away, West Ham away, and then Man United at home. So not the worst, but there's a couple bad fixtures.
Yeah, there is, especially with their form. So it would only be, like you said, it'll only be a 4.5er, I think, that I'm interested in. Yeah. No one big. So the next game, Watford 0, Brighton 2, Webster and Mopai both with a goal, Lamptey with an assist. Webster with 3 bonus points, Lamptey with 3 bonus points, and Veltman with 1.
You didn't believe in Lamptey, bro.
Mate, don't start. Come on, man. How many assists you got this whole season? 4 the entire season? Don't start. Don't start.
That's so funny. I think he's only got 4. He's got 2 assists.
There you go.
But it's from when he's come back. So once they stopped managing his minutes. Now that he's still managing his minutes. Actually, he's still not starting every game.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's
like I said, he's always lively. Yes, he'll get you an odd assist, but throughout the season, he's not been worth it. He's not been worth it.
Like you and Calvert-Lewin, yeah.
Yeah, I hold my hands up to that. Fuck that, right?
Yeah. So what are you saying? Brighton are looking good, man.
They are. They're so good on the ball, aren't they? It's so good on the ball.
From moving from the point, they're still playing great football. They were playing great football before, but they could not get a W.
Yeah.
And now they're getting the W's. Now they're holding some draws, and they're doing it against big teams. There's a few assets at Brighton that are good. Trossard is annoying me because he's not playing.
Yeah.
But I mean, from Mopai to Sanchez to Cucurella.
Cucurella's a great shout.
That's what I'm saying. Veltman is another one. He's back in the midfield. They got even. I like Lamptey. I don't know why you don't like Lamptey. I get what you mean. I do know why.
Yeah. But
I feel like it's a bit harsh. Only a little bit.
I get where you're coming from, but yeah. I think I'm being like extra critical. I don't know why, but I am.
You expect more from the boy. That's what it is.
Do you know what it is? It's because when you watch him play, you know he should be getting more than what he's getting. I think that's what it is.
Bruv. Electric.
Yeah.
I understand why Chelsea sold him, but I don't understand why no one closer to Chelsea hasn't bought him.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal, Tottenham, United, all could do.
He improves all of us.
Lamptey.
Yeah, without a
That's
doubt.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe Tomiyasu, I feel like he's solid, but he needs
He's a completely
someone
different
back in.
Yeah, Lamptey's a completely different type of player, though, isn't it? Completely different type of player. Yeah.
But the way we play right now, we need a Tomiyasu. We need someone solid in the back. We don't need someone frightening defenses. We've got other people for that. So, yeah. But he's a good understudy for him, I think. Well, yeah, a big good backup for us. But yeah, I don't see how people are missing out on him. But Watford, what happened?
Yeah, they've been in trouble the entire season. It's just that been their entire season. It's just been shambolic. Well, they're on the third manager now.
No, but it started off well. Dennis was flying.
No, but that's the thing.
Then they told man he can't go home, and he's been terrible since.
That's the thing. Don't other than the game against United that I can come off the top of my head. Dennis was flying, but they weren't winning. Dennis was flying, but they just weren't winning. I think the only time they were doing good, ever since they lost Sarr.
Yeah. I backed him from the beginning. Yeah, man, they ruined him, man. Ruining it. Let's go on to the next game anyway.
Next game, Norwich 0, Man City 4. Sterling with the hat trick. Foden also with a goal. Walker with 1 assist and Diaz with 1 assist. Sterling with the penalty miss, which he converted straight after. Sterling with 3 bonus points. Diaz with 2. Walker with 1. City just dominant. They're just so scary. I would hate to play against this team, man.
It's relentless.
I'd be
relentless.
Blowing.
Bro,
I just made a middle.
You block. You know there was signaling to the sidelines. Sub. Yeah, man. You're pulling your hammy like, oh yeah, it's gone. It's tweaked. Nah, mate. It's relentless. If it's not Sterling, then it's freaking Mahrez. If it's not Mahrez, then Bernardo Silva. If it's not De Bruyne, then it's Gundogan. Like, bruv, how does it? How? They're the monsters, bro. Like,
literally, man.
This season, like I know earlier in the season we were saying Chelsea were gonna win it, and then Chelsea they crumbled under pressure, but Man City have just risen.
They're just so dominant. It's scary, man.
Yeah, man, so dominant. Like even like Liverpool, they've been playing well. They're still winning games, isn't it? And they're getting the points. But Man City just look.
They can't be like they just cannot be touched. It's like it's
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that they bought a striker and then loaned him back.
Yeah, this is what I was saying at the beginning of the season.
I thought they were going to play him.
Yeah, this is what I was saying at the beginning of the season though. When they were after Kane, is like all the pundits are like, oh, they need a striker. They need a striker. They proved it last year. They don't need a striker. Like this whole hype. They have to have a striker. They clearly don't. They're battering guys. No one's more consistent than this team.
Yeah, and then Norwich, like they have been getting better, but I mean they had no chance against City.
They had a few chances at the beginning, but it was. I think they didn't play terribly. They didn't actually play like embarrassingly, or the scoreline makes it look worse than it was. The City just held the ball for the whole game.
Yeah. So they got Dean Smith now, innit, as manager, and I'm seeing a difference in how they're playing, and how they're reacting and stuff. But it's not enough.
Not to the point where I'm going to put anyone in my fantasy team, but yeah.
No.
I don't know if it's enough to survive. I don't know.
City. I mean, if you can get the right player, like playing, you're guaranteed some good points, man.
You are.
Especially Cancelo, man. He's another beast. I'm so glad. To be honest, I'm annoyed, but I'm not that annoyed. But I'm glad he got rested because now I know he's gonna play. Yeah, and after the Champions League games, no injuries to anybody. So I mean, he would just come back and start cleaning up for the weekend.
Yeah.
Because we even forgot to do a timestamp. It's Thursday, the 17th of February. So this is what's been going on. We're starting up for the next game week.
Yeah.
Saturday,
11 a.m.
11 a.m. deadline.
Yeah. Next game, Burnley 0, Liverpool 1. Fabinho with a goal. Alisson with 3 bonus points. Fabinho with 2, and Robertson with 1. Burnley put a good account up for themselves, you know. Put a good account up for themselves, but Liverpool just always find a way, don't they? They just in these type of games, they just have that little bit of character, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, it's to be honest, I like this performance from Burnley because they've got double game weeks coming.
Yes, they do.
People were worried about them before, but with that sort of display against Liverpool, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Liverpool are Liverpool. They're doing their thing, man. I don't know who, like, just when you think you've got the best asset, another asset rises like Robertson. That's a great shout. I mean, so far I think he's got you a clean sheet like always, but he's also got the extra bonus points on top. Yeah, man. Fabinho is breaking forward slightly more.
Yeah.
Or getting a bit, not that he isn't getting confident, but he's gaining confidence somehow. I don't know. I don't know if he's settled in now, but we haven't been seeing the Fabinho we know of late, and he's been moved positions. I think now he's been in a central defensive midfielder role for some time now. That he's comfortable. He just runs. He runs the show.
I think
it cleans everything up.
It's been a situation where everyone knows Liverpool's had a lot of trouble in the middle of the pitch in terms of injuries. So he's obviously been moved around. And then last season, Van Dijk was injured, so he was playing defence half the season. So I mean, we're just seeing him maybe play his more natural role, which means he does things more naturally, I guess.
Yeah, and Matip is getting a good run.
Yeah, I was actually
injury so far.
I was actually going to do Matip instead of Robertson just to save some money, but I just decided against it. I was just a little bit wary, just in case he does get dropped for what's his name, Canute, yeah, because Canute played in the Champions League instead of Matip. So in my head, I was like, I think I might have made the right choice because there is a slight worry for rotation.
It's the only thing. He's their perfect pairing for Van Dijk, but it's only his fitness that's been the issue.
Yeah.
Because he's not always been fit, or too many games he gets injured, and that's when the worry comes in. If he wasn't injury prone, there'll be no issue.
Yeah, because his price in their defense
as well.
Yeah, his price in their defense. It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
3% owned. I mean, he got a goal. He got an assist. I think not this game week, the game week before. 11 points, 6 points, 6 points. 2. Yeah, man, he's bringing in points. So he's a great shout if you've already got Trent or Robson. But be wary, be afraid of them injuries.
Yeah, exactly that.
So into the next game, the transformed Newcastle 1-0 against Aston Villa. Trippier with a free kick goal, slight deflection, but still a beauty. Willock with the assist, and Dubravka with 3 bonus points. Shaw with 2, and Trippier with 2. Trippier.
Mate, come back, man. Nothing happened.
5 million, 1% owned. Apparently, he's got a foot injury. Don't know how serious that is. But since he's been back, 9 points, 8 points, 7 points. His first game, he blanked against Watford, but that is it. He's got a return every single time. Yeah,
he's helped them dramatically. And then you look at this game as well for Newcastle. Villa have been playing extremely well coming into this game. It was a massive test for them. Yeah, it's good. It's good. His free kick he took the other week as well. Trippier, it was sick,
bro. Yeah, he's done very well, man. There's a lot of assets in this whole two sides in this whole game. Newcastle got quite a few, and they haven't even brought Guimaraes in yet. Like, he played a bit at the end.
He came off the bench,
Yeah, but and that was in when they had like 6 or 7 minutes. Extra injury time, but he hasn't actually been into the squad yet, so
they've still got room for improvement.
Yeah, man. I like Trippier. I want to see Guimaraes in the squad.
St. Maximin's always an option.
St. Maximin's always an easy option. With Aston Villa, so many. Martinez, Coutinho, Mings, Ramsey, Watkins, Target,
McGinn. They got loads. They have got loads.
They got loads, man. Wait, not Target. Target left, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Luca Dean,
and Cash, Luca Dean and Cash. They've got and Bailey's back.
Yeah,
Bailey's back from injury, so I'll give that a few weeks. Once he's back, Aston Villa are going to be flying, and their next few fixtures as well. They've got a lovely run, but no double game weeks as it stands. Watford at home, Brighton away, Southampton at home, West Ham away, Arsenal at home, Wolves away, and Tottenham at home. That is their fixtures. They got a nice run. I've got Ramsey so far. I want to bring in Coutinho, but I just want to wait a bit to see how. Or I don't want to wait, but I want to get as many double game because yeah. I can get as many double game weeks as I can. But if you can't fit any more, they're both priced at very, very good numbers. So, both teams look good, man.
Yeah.
Both teams look good in terms of getting someone into your squad. Newcastle, they're going to survive.
Yeah, I think they'll survive. I think they'll survive.
Safe. But do you think Burnley will survive?
I think Burnley will survive. I think it will be... Who do I think will go down?
I don't want Burnley to survive, man.
Norwich, Watford, and Brentford. I think they will go down.
Man. Come on, Brentford, stay up, man. Burnley need to go, bro. Burnley need to go. I'm sick of Burnley.
I don't think Burnley will go.
Brentford. Why do you think Brentford are going to go?
I think they're on a slippery slope.
But they're 20. They're 14th.
Yeah. What's their points difference?
They're on 24 points, and Leeds are on 23. I think Leeds will go before Brentford.
Yeah, maybe.
Leeds are
also on a slippery slope. Yep, very slippery slope.
Leeds are and their next few games. They got Man United and Liverpool's double game week. They got Tottenham at home, Leicester away, Norwich at home, Wolves away, Southampton at home, and Watford away. I don't see them winning any of those games.
You could literally name any team in the league.
Maybe Norwich. They might lose. They might win Norwich, but that's it. I don't think they're winning anything. Yeah. I think it should be Leeds, man. I'm not going to be mad at if Brentford go, but I just want Burnley to go.
Yeah.
Burnley are rock bottom, but they've got all the games in hand at the moment.
Yeah.
What's it? 4 games in hand? Yeah. Yeah. Burnley are gone, man. I'm believing it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. You get me? All right, cuz.
The next game, shambolic. Spurs 0, Wolves 2. Jimenez and Dendoncker both with goals. Dendoncker with an assist. Dendoncker with 3 bonus points. Sarr with 2 and Kilman with 1.
I'm dancing, by the way, for the guy listening. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Hey, Kulevski and Bentancur are furious. They're like, what?
Bentancur is sick, by the way. Kulevski,
I told you.
Yeah, Bentancur is sick. He's actually sick.
Kulevski's good as well, you know. He just didn't. I think he's not settled in yet. But Bentancur, baller.
Yeah, he's sick. I think the first 20 minutes goes down to Conte a little bit because I think Wolves done us tactically having an extra man in midfield. Then once he took Sessegnon off and brought Kulikowski on and put him in the middle, we stopped their attacks. We just struggled to score after that. But at the same time, they were 2-0 up, so they didn't really need to attack us anymore anyway. So the rest of the game was a little bit more of a stalemate. But yeah, the first 20 minutes, man, the defending, oh my goodness. Like even if you take away the fact that they had that extra man in midfield on us, the defending was poor. Lloris, I don't know what he was on, but both goals absolutely his fault in my eyes.
You lot are terrible, man.
We are at the minute.
These last 2 games, Southampton and Wolves have been awful.
Southampton, man, we conceded the same goal twice. Like, again, the defending. Our defense right now is in serious trouble. I never thought I'd say this, but we miss Dyer so much.
I'm loving this pain. I'm not gonna lie,
miss
bro.
Dyer and Skip. Dyer and
soaking
Skip.
in your pain, bro. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
City next, so yeah, it's lovely.
But having said that, though, you play better against bigger teams. We can't help it. You can't help but fight and give them a struggle. Like, I feel like you won't do the same kind of football against City the way you've been.
Can only hope.
Getting moved to. They will still move to you, don't get me wrong. They're going to batter you. But I just don't think it'll be as bad as we originally thought. And Kane ain't going to do nothing. Yeah, where's he been? Where has he been?
Kane's been playing all right, actually. I think Kane's been...
Where's his goals? Where's his goals?
Well, it's the same as Lamptey, isn't it? Ex-liveliness rather than ex-goals.
See, that's what I'm saying. You compare Lamptey to Kane. That's what I'm saying. This was supposed to be the 150 million man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, he's been playing well, but I feel like he's being let down by what's going on around him. Son, for me, has been more missing than Kane has in games. like when you watch him play. Lucas Moura has been missing the last few weeks, and then having a midfield of Højbjerg and Winks, man. I don't even want to get into it. I don't know what Conte season.
You lot put your boy out on loan, innit? To La Liga. Great player. Oh, what's his name?
What's also Brian Hill.
No, Brian Hill.
Yeah. Conte another player Conte didn't rate, so it was either sit on the bench.
I don't understand.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good player. But Conte doesn't like him. Conte doesn't like young players, isn't it? He never has.
Sounds like Mourinho.
Yeah, he does. They are similar though, innit? They are very similar.
Yeah. But yeah, Wolves are looking good. Jimenez is looking like a great shout.
Yes, he is. And any Wolves defender.
Defense, Kilman Cody.
What's their record? Only City have conceded more goals than Wolves. Or less, sorry. Less goals.
Roman Size, he likes not recently, but he loves an assist and a goal.
Yeah.
Cody is my biggest one for me. Because of his price and the goals he could score.
Sar's a great shout if you're looking for a goalkeeper as well. Yeah.
And Kilman.
Yeah,
man. And not to mention, Sar, Kilman, Cody, and Jimenez are the top ones amongst the bonus points this week.
Yeah.
They allow you to do a lot with your funds as well.
Yeah, they're in a great run of form. They are in a great run of form. So,
and not to mention their next few games, they've got Leicester at home and Arsenal away as their double game week. Not the best double game week, but it'll be okay for them, I think. West Ham away, Crystal Palace at home, Everton away, Leeds at home, Aston Villa at home, and Newcastle away. In that double game week, I'm not going to lie to you, Arsenal, we're going to come for them. Because they got our boy sent off. Yeah, he's going to be back for that game. Gary Martinelli, I think he's going to be on fire in that game as well. And we're just going to make the difference. Like, they're going to come at us as well because we held them off for time. Like, I feel that's probably one of our best defensive displays in a long time.
You home or away?
We're at home, B.
Yeah, I think Wolves' record away is actually much better than it is at home. They play a lot better away, just because they play better when teams attack them.
We won't have it. We're not gonna have it. We're not gonna have it.
Okay.
Especially with everybody else messing up. Like right now, we're in a beautiful position in the league table. We've got all the games in hand, and I'll say it again.
Sometimes that messes you.
Do I want to jinx it?
Sometimes that messes you up, innit?
Do you know what? So far, when I've been claiming things, it hasn't jinxed me. I've said it early in the season, and we're still fighting for Champions League. Bun Europa. Yeah. If we win all our games in hands, that takes us to third. Yeah, but obviously Chelsea knock us back a peg, and United clipping at our heels, and West Ham making things difficult. So,
but West Ham and United and Spurs, we've all looked flat recently. All three of us have looked flat recently. It's only Wolves are probably your biggest challenges, you know.
No, I didn't mention Spurs. I didn't mention Spurs.
Yeah, well, we are in the running.
I mentioned United and West Ham. I didn't mention Spurs.
Don't know why.
Yeah, I should have mentioned Wolves before you. I don't know why you mentioned yourself. You're not in it.
I'm involving myself. 100%.
You're not in it.
100%.
That's your.
How could you possibly say that?
You
haven't seen Champions League in years. Telling me European League's your team.
Bruv, don't talk to us about Champions League. Do you know the history? And you're talking about a little 5 years. Nah, get out of this place.
About recent years.
Get out of it. Get out of this place. Get out of this place.
Recent years.
Get out this place.
Little 5 years.
The audacity.
That's incredible.
The audacity.
A little 5 years.
The audacity.
Okay.
The audacity. This is the first time you ever see Arsenal out of the Champions League. It's madness. Enjoy it as you can. We're coming back.
Okay.
We're coming back.
Sure.
We're coming back. Yeah. Cuz, I'm going to tell you, look, move on to the next game, innit? Let's finish this.
Leicester 2, West Ham 2. Pereira and Tielemans both with a goal. Dawson and Bowen with a goal for West Ham. Maddison and Barnes with assists for Leicester. Bowen and Diop with assists for West Ham. Bowen with 3 bonus points. Tielemans with 2 and Diop with 1.
What a ball from Diop. How was he? How did he open up a defense like that? Leicester,
where does that come from?
Earth are you lot doing?
Leicester's defending is like it's probably as bad as ours.
Shambolic.
Yeah,
and Justin's back. It's not as bad as yours. Chill out. It's not.
I think it is.
I don't know why you keep bringing yourself into. I don't know why you keep bringing yourself into the conversation. Bro. No one wants to be like you lot, man.
Who wants shambolic defending? That's the whole point.
Oh, mate. Bowen though, sharpshooter.
Yeah,
sharp shooter.
He's unstoppable at the minute. He's literally unstoppable. If he don't get an England call up, it's mad. It's
Why
mad.
is he not England already? Why is he not England already?
Mm.
Yeah, 2-2. I thought it was a great game.
It was a good game.
Leicester, I think they were lucky because West Ham, they've had a small dip in form. And when I say a small dip, not because they've been playing badly, but compared to how they've been playing the last few game weeks or before that, these last few game weeks, they've not been themselves.
Yep. Yeah, fully agree.
Which is why I feel like they're going to drop out of the top four just because of this little dip. It's the same dip that United had, same dip that, well, yours is a bigger dip. Well, yours is a dip, the dip that you've had. But yeah, yours is only different because you had a new manager, you had a bounce. Your bounce was very short.
Yeah.
It seems very short. It might still be there, but it could be still
Nah,
fading.
it doesn't feel like it's there. It doesn't feel like it's there. Yeah.
Yeah. But then with your new players, Bentancur in there, Kulevski, once they get a good run in, I think it will change a little bit. But I feel like we've got one hand on fourth place, man. We've got one hand on it. But one hand is never safe. You still keep the ball from a goalkeeper with one hand.
No. It's extremely competitive as well. Extremely. And like you said, there seems to be like a lot of sub-stories going on in the Premier League. More than usual. Like everyone's got their own little drama going on at the minute. So it's all how it all plays out. It's mad.
So we'll see how it goes. Look, West Ham, we've got Newcastle at home, Wolves at home, Liverpool away, Aston Villa at home, Tottenham away, Everton at home, Brentford away. Spurs, you got Man City and Burnley in a double game week. Both games away. Then you've got Leeds, Everton at home, Man United away, West Ham at home, Newcastle at home, or Aston Villa at home. Those last few games are not easy for you.
No,
West Ham, look, you lot don't like playing Man United, but I don't want to say they're going to be hard for you. But Man United, West Ham, Newcastle, and Aston Villa are going to be very difficult games. Everton might be easy. Everton will be easy. Burnley will be alright. Leeds will be fine. Wolves, they've got Leicester, Arsenal in the double game. They got West Ham away. Then they got Crystal Palace, Everton, Leeds, Aston Villa, Newcastle. So the last two games, so it's around the same as yours.
Yeah, pretty
much in
much.
different places.
Yeah,
Theirs is fine. Arsenal, we've got Brentford, Wolves at home, which is a good double game week. We blank in 27. Then we've got Watford, Leicester, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, and Brighton. I think Brighton's the toughest game here, and then we've got Aston Villa as well.
Another tough
So
game.
we've got okay, and sometimes we don't like playing Leicester, but we're at home, so I think that'll be okay. Who else is in this run? And Man United, of course. Leeds, Watford at home. They got Leeds away, Watford at home. Then Man City away, Tottenham at home, Liverpool away, Leicester.
Yeah,
at home,
they're hard
They've
games.
got a horrible game
Because they've had their good run, innit? They've played terrible through their good run of fixtures, unfortunately for them. So now they've got their tough run coming up.
Bun them. I want to see them drop. Let them feel it.
Speaking of them, Tuesday night, they finished 2-0 against Brighton. Fernandes and Ronaldo both score. Pogba comes back with another assist. McTominay with an assist. Red card for Dunk. 3 bonus points for Fernandes, 2 for Ronaldo, and 1 for Maguire. United.
Yeah, last goal.
I mean,
last goal, man.
Yeah, mate.
Didn't need it.
Bro, literally saved everything.
I'm loving the way Pogba's playing right now.
Yeah, Pogba's...
And Fernandes, listen, he's back in his position. Remember, we said last week, whoever gets that free role is going to thrive. And Fernandes is stepping up again. Ronaldo, I love it. Ronaldo, he's so predictable and so reliable. Like, they were saying that he's had this goal drought. He's not going to get goals. The longest drought he's ever had. The second they say that out loud, he's scoring.
Yeah, 100%.
The second they say it.
100%.
He's like, what? Me? Goal drought? And we're talking about 5 games, you know. 5. 5 games he hasn't scored. It's a drought. It's Ronaldo, innit? He bangs a goal. It's just what he does.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not really keen on United assets. I've got quite a bit of money. I've got 3.2 million in the bank. And by selling Ronaldo, I'll have bare P. But I don't want to keep him for too much longer because United just aren't good enough.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We've spoken about how good the Brighton assets are. With Basuma back in the squad as well. Yeah, I think only De Gea is maybe someone.
Yeah, and that's only because he racks up saves, so he's likely to get save points. Yeah. It's not even for clean sheets. He just racks up saves.
Exactly that. Yeah. If I'm keeping Ronaldo, it's literally purely because it's Ronaldo. It's not to do with anything else with him. I don't rate, and I don't respect. Nah, I just don't. I'm sorry. United fans, I know you hate it, but accept it, innit? We've been through it. That's how the cookie crumbles, man. Enjoy it. It's bitter.
Yeah.
So moving into game week 26, the double game week that everyone's been waiting for. Are you prepared? Is your team looking all right for it? What are you thinking to do?
Transfer's already done.
My team so far. Ooh! Hello.
Yeah, Salah kept rising. It was getting on my nerves. Had to quickly change it up.
Yep,
So,
I got it nice and early, man.
I made 2 transfers already. So my 2 transfers were Fernandez.
You do -4.
Yeah, I'm on a -4 at the minute. Yeah. So
Cool. At a minute.
well, yeah, I've got no plans to do another one, but as it stands, Thursday evening, I'm on a -4.
Wow.
So Fernandez came out and Salah came in, and then I now had 4 Liverpool players. So Jota came out and Cornet came in, and that is where I stand at the minute. Captain on Salah, and the triple captain chip has been pressed.
Of course, it's been.
So my team at the minute stands as De Gea in goal against Leeds, White in defence against Brentford and Wolves at home, Alexander-Arnold against Norwich and Leeds at home, Robertson against Norwich and Leeds at home, Bowen against Newcastle, Cornet against Brighton and Tottenham, Odegaard against Brentford and Wolves, Salah against Norwich and Leeds, Dennis against Villa and Palace, Mateta against Chelsea and Watford, and Kane against City and Burnley. On my bench, Reguilon, who's got City and Burnley, Cancelo, who's against Spurs, and Allen against Southampton. So my biggest choice was who do I bench for Bowen, and I decided to go with Reguilon because the other defenders have the best game. The other choice would be to keep Reguilon and bench Mateta, but I just think Mateta will get more points than Reguilon over 2 game weeks, even if he comes off the bench.
Okay. I hear you. Doesn't sound too bad. You sound confident with that team as well.
Yeah, I've got what's that? 9 double game weekers, 2 single game weekers. That's a pretty strong team for a -4.
All right. So currently, as it stands, I've done my transfer, but I haven't taken any minuses. So I have brought in Cornet for Trossard. Easy swap for me. I have Ramsdale in goal against Brentford and Wolves, both at home. I've got Trent Alexander-Arnold against Norwich and Leeds. He is my vice captain. I've got Sufal against Newcastle at home. I've got Tierney against Brentford and Wolves at home. I've got Cornet against Brighton away and Tottenham at home. Ramsey against Watford at home. Bowen against Newcastle at home. Salah against Norwich and Leeds at home, and he's my captain. Dennis against Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. Aston Villa's away, Crystal Palace is at home. Mope against Burnley at home, and Ronaldo against Leeds away. The triple captain has been pressed a long time ago. Yeah. I don't see a better time I could use this. There are going to be plenty of opportunities to use a triple captain, but on these 2 fixtures, I just don't
Norwich
see it. The only thing
at home, you're never going to get
the 2 worst defenses in the league.
Yeah.
The only thing that's worrying me is
Champions League.
if they dare rest Salah.
If they dare.
They dare. I've got Burnley goalkeeper on the bench. Sorry, not Burnley. Brighton. Sanchez against Burnley at home on the bench. I've got Gallagher on the bench against Chelsea and Watford. He can't play his parent club, so it's only a single game week for him. I've got Tsimikas on the bench, Norwich and Leeds. He is likely to play one of those games.
Why do you think that?
Because, it's tight fixtures, isn't it? They could rest Robertson for a game. Yeah. So he might play or feature. He's definitely going to feature one of those games. But I'm worried about him.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah.
I think they could rest Robertson. One of those. Norwich or Leeds. He could rest for one game. It makes sense with Champions League. And Tsimikas has never put a step wrong yet.
But technically, they are still chasing City, so I don't know. I don't know if they'll risk Robertson. Maybe I'm thinking from a bias.
That's what I'm saying. Tsimikas is not.
Yeah.
But Tsimikas has not dropped. Has not put a foot wrong. He's just not better than Robertson, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, if they needed to rest him in one game against one of the 2 worst defenses in the league, that's what time to do it. And with the fixtures with Champions League, and want Robertson completely fresh. So yeah, it could be done. Salah, they don't have a replacement for Salah just like that. But sometimes they just might not need him.
Yeah.
Diaz plays in Mane's position, so hopefully that stays that way. And I've got Cancelo in my 3rd substitute spot against Tottenham at home. I don't think I'm on for taking a minus. If I do, it'll be for another double game weeker. But as it stands, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double game weekers. Could be 7 if I put Tsimikas in. And no minus. So, yeah, I'm happy with the 6. Because we always say that not always the double game week they're going to outscore a single game week.
Yeah. That's the exact reason why Bowen is playing and Reguilon is on the bench for me, because of that exact reason. You can't just assume that Reguilon, especially when one of the games is against City, I can't just assume Reguilon's going to get more points. And Bowen's been in such form. He's undroppable.
13, 11, 2, 7, and 21.
He's unstoppable.
I mean, yeah. Maybe Mopai. He might be the one to leave my squad because he's got Burnley, and Burnley aren't doing too bad.
You're in a very strong position not taking a minus, because just from what I'm seeing, you know, Twitter makes you feel like the whole world is doing something, but really it's like a handful of people. But the amount of 8s and 12s I'm seeing is a lot. So
yeah, but I think that's as well. That's a lot of people that weren't organised.
Yeah.
So like I said earlier as well, with those players that I have, most of the players I have are playing in Game Week 27.
Yeah. I mean, I took a -8 last week, so I kind of already set up for this week with a -8 last week in a sense. Because bringing in Robertson and Mateta, knowing they were going to double, it wasn't really for their fixtures for 25, it was more for 26.
So what are you going to do? How many blankers have you got in 27?
At the minute, I've got 5. So it'll be a -4 next week as well.
Yeah. You're hearing up their minuses.
Yeah. But
is that including your goalkeeper or not?
Man United playing next week? I don't think they are they?
I know. No, they're not.
No, I'm good.
So you got a goalkeeper? Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just got 2 Arsenal and 3 Liverpool. So it would just be a case of... I'd probably go... What I'd probably do is 1 transfer and then have 1 blank. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah, see, I got 4 blanks, so 1 transfer will fix it. Yeah. I don't think it's that bad, actually.
Yeah. The only thing I wanted is it's not enough for me to take a free hit, which is... No, I'm happy.
No. That's a good position to be in.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So there's another blank in Game Week 30. We don't know how big it's going to be.
Potentially huge.
There's loads of double game weeks that are coming up, so we'll see. And do you know what? I hate using free hits in blanks, even though it makes sense.
I prefer blanks.
In the blanks, think about it like this, yeah. With the blanks of the double game, with using a free hit in a blank, there's only a couple fixtures, right? Especially when it's really small. Like if it's a massive,
so everyone's got the same players.
Everyone's going for the same player. Yeah. But that's the only thing that's annoying.
The way I see it is, which is why I was annoyed there was a second free hit, is that if you use your free hit early or something, and then you're now getting a full squad against people that have only got 5 or 6 players, that's when it benefits you. That's why I was annoyed about the second free hit, because it just benefited a load of people who have burnt it, but now get to use it Game Week 30. So I'm glad that 27 has a blank, because I'm hoping a load of people burn it 27.
Let's just hope it's not that big in 30, because if it's 3 games, there's only a certain amount of players you can have from a team, remember, and it's just gonna be wasted. I'd rather use on a double if I could. Yeah.
But we have people in our position of the benefit of having 2, so you can easily use it in 30 and still benefit from a free hit and a double.
There's gonna be plenty of doubles. I'll use both on a double.
You could, but
I'm greedy.
I think there's only 1 more major double. All the rest are going to be small in it, and then you've still got your wild card. So you've still got your wild card to set up for a double. So we're in a very privileged position. It's just about using it at the exact right time, innit? That's the thing. It's getting it. Yeah. It's getting it spot on.
And I really hope that we don't keep using it at the same time. I was hoping you might have like some next epiphany and think, maybe I'll save my triple captain for another time and do a bench boost. I was hoping.
I'm not one of those bench boosters. Plus, I don't even have a play-in second goalkeeper, so a bench boost would be an absolute waste. My bench is not strong enough for a bench boost in this game week at all.
I don't think so either. I don't. Well, mine isn't either. So yeah, I'm setting my team. No, I wasn't. I'm making sure you want to finish shots in it. It wasn't this time. But yeah, my team's set. Your team's set. Triple captain's clicked. Guys, let us know what you guys are going to be doing with your teams in the comments. Hit us on Twitter. It's at only1bonuspoint. And you can catch me on Twitter at _only1rj.
And I am at only1_law.
Yeah, man. Let's see what's going on, because double game weeks always tend to be exciting, especially the big ones. Yeah, mate. Law, you'll be back in London for the next episode, right?
Yep. Yes, I will.
Cool. And yeah. Next game week is Saturday the 19th, 11 a.m. I said this last time. I stressed about missing the deadline, and then I missed it. Don't miss the deadline. 11 a.m. Set your bus teams now. That's another thing that saved me, because I set my bus team. That saved me.
Yeah.
But my captain was on the wrong person. It's fine, though. It's fine. Remember, I said I was going to captain Bone. Because we have been your hosts. My name is RJ.
And I'm Law. Thanks everyone for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!